Another beautiful day. Mickey and Susie's purple garden. Sun's shining bright. Starting to get dried out after the rain. Not quite as cool as the butterflies would like it. I don't see any butterflies right now. Normally there you would see a couple. Got a new what do you call it? Umbrella. Got on the job yesterday. Guy gave me. Figure we use it. Use a little shade from it. Moringa tree is doing well. Just gotta try to keep them from getting too big. Is it cutting? It was doing well and I transplanted it and now it's taking a little while to get going back. I put some biochar down at the bottom, a little mulch on top. I watered it the other day and we had a little short sprinkle yesterday. And the moringa tree, this is the moringa tree that fell during Irma. I saw it snap like a twig. And it fell right in between this little pathway right here. And the wind was blowing that direction, fortunately for us. And this tree kind of helped block some of the wind. Been doing a lot of chopping and dropping. Hadn't really done any updates in the garden. I'm trying to keep up with the appearances. Keep the soil doing well. Been pulling up a lot of basket plant and mixing it with some of the dry material and putting it back down on the ground so that the other plants can have their day in the sun, like this here jackfruit tree. Baby jackfruit tree is starting to make its comeback. It almost died, and when I put it in about 2 years ago, I put it in a little bit too before it was had a big enough root system to deal with the winter time. I cut this papaya tree down and topped it off and starting to come back. It was a male papaya tree. It wasn't really gonna produce any fruit. There we go. We've had a lot. Yesterday we had lots of mockingbirds. Could have been a blue jay. I think they were mockingbirds though. course, we always got lizards. And I've been keeping these starfruit trees pretty trim short. I got lots of little bushes and shrubs of the Suriname cherry. There's a nice Suriname cherry coming back to getting bushy, and had a pretty good round of cherries this year. My mango tree, I got it whittled down to just these 3 branches. These are going to be my main branches. Hopefully they'll be making a nice strong root system to hold some big heavy fruit. These little banana plants are taking their time to get established. They're the little red ones. I've never seen them produce yet. And my other banana plant, here's one here. Actually, I was going to say I thought I saw the flag leaf coming out. When you see that little short flag leaf, that's how you know it's going to be a flower pod coming out. But I got the fire pit all cleaned up the other day. I had was able to get rid of some dry material for our biochar here. You can see a little bit of it. And it makes a nice soil conditioner. I've already got started with a new pile of debris. Just letting it get dried out real good. Have a nice little fire in there. Could cook something in there if I wanted to. This thing holds water. I was thinking of trying to come up with some ideas for this thing. If it can, since it holds water, maybe I could try to figure out a way to get some kind of running water. Maybe a windmill that could pump water up to a higher elevation and have it flow down to several other elevations with overflows, and have it circulated around the garden so that we have a clean water source on site. That'd be pretty neat. It's kind of just an idea in my head just now. It's not totally, hadn't figured out all the details yet, but there's the ark. And I got some cattle pee, and I got some wild morning glory. They're not making any flowers. They have the little small flowers. I thought it was going to be the nice big flowered kind, but they're cool anyway. I'm not sure if you could see, there was a lizard in there. I think there might be some squirrels up in that tree too. Those squirrels like to make nests. And there's lots of fruit on this palm tree. Those fruits are sweet. Squirrels love them. Timmy used to love them. This one's got tons of fruit on it. Usually with those pods, I will put them right here on top of this compost pile. Let all that sugar drain down on the, when it rains. Let it drain down on the soil. So that the soil is got lots of sugar to attract little insects that can help to break down the organic matter and create nice soil for us. Some bromeliads going to bloom right here. Had a nice pop of color with that purple. Cordeline's got some nice color today. Hopefully we'll have some Guinea bananas soon. I trimmed this thing way back. This little star fruit plant. And here's another cherry, another star fruit. And it's just a nice morning. Gotta make a video. Finally starting to get things cleaned up a little bit, presentable, dried out, not too many mosquitoes or not too hot, not too much debris all over the place. Starting to get it. I ran over a lot of stuff that was here and I'm already stacking back on it. I never want to leave the soil bare, so I put some of these basket plant, and they got nothing but water. Those things are mostly water. Also, I've been trimming this hedge back, as you can see, just trying to get the air circulating for these citrus so that the breeze can come through this little corridor. I don't know if you can see that fruit back in there. Nice and yellow fruit. Another beautiful day. Another day in paradise, folks.